Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, my name is Anissa. In today's video, I'm just gonna do kind of a really chatty get ready with me video. It's gonna be fast though, I promise. Really good video for anyone that's been feeling a lot of anxiety lately, a lot of pressure, feeling kind of just like the world is a little bit heavy and all the uncertainty. For those who are putting in so much work and are trying so hard and just wishing they're seeing results a little bit faster, I'm here to tell you that today we're just going to take a little bit of a deep breath, just going to lean in and talk about our anxiety and our fears and our wants, our desires. I have meltdowns too. I just had one recently and that's what I'm talking about in this video today. But if you are new here and you're not subscribed to our channel, please hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up because I'm about to be transparent and really honest and talk about my feelings. This is a judgment-free zone, I hope. Even if you're not feeling those kinds of feelings right now, still get ready with me. See what products I'm kind of using. I'm gonna link everything down below. So anyways, let's get into today's video. So I just wanted to talk to you guys today about last Friday. If you follow me on Instagram, I kind of talked about the day I had on Saturday. I just completely had a meltdown on Friday. Like, I worked in the morning and my mom was my last client. And when she left, I just completely I was about to go in with my foundation. Hold on. When she left, like, I just completely had a mental breakdown. Like, I was just sobbing uncontrollably. Thank God it was close to lunchtime, so my husband came home on his lunch. I just had felt like the weight of the world was just on my shoulders and I couldn't handle it. Like, and I couldn't do anything but just cry. You know, like, if you guys have been following me or if you're new here, like, I've been really trying to like grow my Instagram and grow here on YouTube and post to my like to know it and to try and post my reels from Instagram on TikTok. And it's just a lot, especially with having a full-time job. I just felt like I was just drowning last week. Like, plus too, like, I just think like after I hit like 10,000 on Instagram, I kind of just thought like, oh, from there, like, it'll be much easier and it'll be a lot easier to grow. And, you know, I don't know, I guess I just like thought like, wow, like, this is gonna happen all so fast. And I think I grew most of my following like from people here in the Central Valley, which I'm so grateful for. But I feel like in these last few weeks, I've really started to get more of a following from like other girls who are doing what I'm doing, like more like LA, New York area. And I just think like I was in a bubble for so long. And until like that bubble popped, I feel like in these last few weeks, I was like, oh wow, there's so many other girls who are doing this and I love their content and it's so cute. And oh my gosh, they're so lucky. They live in the big city. Like, they get to shoot all this cool content and go to these places and it must be so much easier for them. Like, I don't know. I just caught myself like comparing and wishing I was like already in a big city and it was easier for me to collaborate with other girls and meet these other girls. And I don't know. I was just checking my phone so much last week. Like, even when I was working, which is so bad because I need to really pay attention and give my time to my clients, but I felt like I just had to keep checking my phone, like, how's my post doing? Like, are people engaging with it well? Have people saved it? Have people shared it? Like, have people clicked the link to my like to know it? I just think when you spend so much time, like, and so much effort into all these platforms, like I do, you know, like, you just want it to do really well because you want to succeed. Like, I just have like such big goals, like, and aspirations for my pages and just for me in general and for me and my husband. And I don't know, like, I just get so caught up in like wanting all this to like work so bad that I'm like, hey, so like, you're missing it. You're in the midst of it. Like, 6 months ago, a year ago, you would have loved to be where you are now and you're not satisfied or you're not happy. Like, why? That's so wrong. Like, you should be happy and you should be grateful. And I am, but I just think I took my blinders off for a second and I looked to my left and to my right and seen what everyone else was doing or opportunities they were getting, and I was just like, okay, I need to work harder, post more. Like, it's not good to do that. Like, you should just be, you know, focused on yourself and not focused on anybody else. It wasn't coming from a place of being jealous or like envious. It was just like, oh my God, I want to work that hard too. So I'm at where these girls are at. It was just like, I was so impressed by all these girls I started following, and you know, I admired them a lot, and I was just like, wow, like I want to be there too. But it's just like, what I have to remember is like, I don't know how long they've been working at this. I don't know how long they've been on Instagram posting and stuff like that. Like, I can't just expect to be where they're at so quick in just a couple of weeks. You know what I mean? When they could have been doing it for so long. And this journey is, you know, different for everybody. And I think that's what's good to remember and to understand. Like, oh my God, that's not even, but that's okay. It's good to understand, like, you know, just enjoy where you're at in the moment. And, you know, my best content is when I post from the heart and looks I really love and things that I'm enjoying, and that's what does the best. Grinding out content and, you know, not putting too much thought behind it, or it's just the same old thing that you know what I mean? Like, nothing special, nothing new. Like, you know, sometimes it just doesn't do as well. But that's also because, like, you know, like, I'm just overproducing instead of just working on just really quality stuff, or putting out just stuff I truly, truly do love, which I want to be better at. I want to post more with intent instead of just flooding my feed. And I hope that you guys feel that from me in the next couple of weeks, and obviously forever. They're really real and honest feelings, and sometimes it's really hard to talk about, and I kind of hesitated talking about it because not a ton of people do. But honestly, I was listening to like Emma Chamberlain's podcast last week, and she was just talking about how she feels like there needs to be a change on all these platforms. And, you know, I agree. Like, I don't know, it just can't be the same stuff all day. And I just think we need to talk about real and honest things on there as well, because I know I'm not the only one that feels this way. And I got so many messages, which I'm so grateful for from a lot of girls, and feeling the same exact way, feeling overwhelmed. And I just think it's because we need to unplug more. Like, we're just spending so much time on our phones and keeping up with people. So yeah, it could be overwhelming. It could be a lot. I think I just also like want to be a place on the internet where people are like, wow, I love these posts, and they just feel positive. And I don't want anyone to like feel like they can't follow me because I'm not real, or because like I'm just posting the same old things, or just because they can't relate. Like, I just always want to be relatable and transparent, because I just think as women, we're just so hard on ourselves. And I just think I want to remind people, like, we're all thinking the same things and feeling the same things, and to not be too hard on ourselves. Reminder for you guys, because I definitely need that reminder sometimes too. Thankfully, my husband came home, and, you know, he talked to me and he made me feel better. He was just like, babe, you just have so many aspirations and goals for yourself. Like, you need to be proud of yourself in this moment. Like, you're doing so well, and we're gonna get there one day. And like, I believe, you know, he's my number one fan always. He believes in me always. Like, he's always proud of me, and he's a person that just like grounds me, because I have like these big insane dreams, and Emilio finds joy in just the smallest of things. And I think that's why we complement each other so well. I show him that our lives can be bigger and brighter, and like all these things he could have never imagined. And he shows me like the smaller things in life, and like what I should be enjoying in the moment. And I appreciate him for that. After he left, I cried a little bit more, but I took a nap, which felt really good. And I listened to a podcast, and then I had another client, and then my roommate Val came home, which is my best friend too. And she just sat on the couch and just listened to me cry again, and just talked to me, and just told me I need to take it easy, and that I'm doing a good job, and, you know, I need to be proud of myself, and I need not to be as hard on myself. Because, you know, everyone in this house sees, like, you know, how much I do, and how much I truly just want to do the most for you guys. And everybody wants to be liked. Everybody wants to be, you know, loved. And I just want to make people feel good, and I just think I just overwhelm myself with all those kinds of feelings. Like, I just want to do the best for you guys. Like, I swear, like, I just always think that, like, oh, I really want people to love this video. I really want people to love this outfit. I was constantly thinking of you guys and just thinking of the things like I can improve on, or things that you guys will like. And so, like, want this video in this comment section. And even if you guys want to message me on Instagram, like, I want it to be a safe space. Like, I want you guys to be able to talk to me about things you're going through. Like, I really feel like I do a good job at responding to like everybody. You spend your time writing to me, I just try and spend my time writing back to you as well, like as much as I can. Everything I'm saying today makes sense too. Like, I hope you get where I'm coming from. Like, I hope I just don't sound crazy. I know maybe it sounds a little bit unrelatable, like if you don't do this social media kind of stuff, but I feel like this can apply to anything in life. Like when you want a raise, or you want a promotion, or you want to move, or, you know, just any little aspiration or goals that you have in life, like, I'm sure it could be relatable. I don't look crazy in this camera right now. I've been putting my concealer a little bit brighter than usual, but I'm getting tan. That's why I probably need to go up a shade or two, but I like to look really tan and bright, so whatever. I hopped back on like Saturday evening-ish, like late afternoon, because I worked all Saturday morning, which was good. Like, I did a group of girls that like I went to high school with, and I just laughed so much, and it like God just knew what I needed. And not to mention too, on Friday, like my mom sent me this TikTok, and it honestly just spoke to my heart, and it talked about like how God's listening to us, and he knows the wants and the desires of our heart. And, you know, like, it was just basically about like, we have to, if we keep on asking, if we keep on praying, like God will deliver. We can't think that things are just going to be overnight. Like, you know, we can't just pray once and it happen. Like, God wants us to go through this journey. He wants us to keep learning. Like, just like with anything, with more time comes more experience, and I need to be appreciative of that. Like, I need to remember, like, this is all going to be good experience. Like, I'm going to remember these days where I was feeling like this, and, you know, I'm going to be farther and closer to my goal, and I'm going to be so appreciative of those days where, you know, I wasn't feeling as great, but I pushed through it and I worked hard. I didn't let those bad thoughts and like the negative mindset I was having like continue to weigh over me and completely stop me from chasing my dreams or my goal and chasing my goals. Like, because that's not what's going to happen. Like, that's not who I am. Like, I am going to continue to work hard towards my goal. But when I need some time, when I need a break, when I need a breather, I'm going to allow myself and give myself that. Like this morning, like, I completely unplugged, did all the little housewifey things I needed to do, and I enjoyed my lunch, and I watched a YouTube video, and I allowed myself to think, like, because I just feel like when I allow myself to think and to watch something creative, then I start getting ideas. I'm like, okay, like, yeah, I would like to do that too, or, oh, this makes me think of that, and I should share this with you guys. And I just think I want to share just more of my personality on here too. And I just want you guys to get to know me better and better with each video, because I think that'll help us create a relationship. And I want that with you guys. Like, I want to create a community on here. And I'm trying to, like, if you're from the LA area or even from around here, you should message me if you're watching this. Not this weekend, but next weekend, I'm gonna be going to LA, and I'm trying to like set up a little like brunch and content day for some creators. I think it would just be so fun to get to know some girls from around this area, and just to talk with each other and share each other's goals and dreams, and, you know, to shoot content together. Because I just feel like that's what these like bigger people did. Listen and watch podcasts, and, you know, these bigger creators, like, that's what they did. They built a community with other creators, smaller, bigger, in between, and they got to know each other, and they met up and they collabed. And, you know, that's how you also grow on these platforms. Like, building a community is so important, because then we reach each other's audiences, and, you know, I might have something that someone that follows you needs, and you might have something that some of my followers need. And I just like love that. I love the idea that everybody from everywhere, like with a different kind of platform, like we can get together, talk, share ideas, learn from one another. Like, it's just such a beautiful thing, like, because we can't get there on our own. Like, you need help, and that's like the beauty of it. That's the beauty of this online space and community. Like, we have each other to turn to, and if we don't have that, then we're just walking blind. And if I can help somebody with something I've learned, I would love to do that. And if they could help me with something they've learned, I would love that too. I also just love meeting new people, and it's just so much fun. I really hope I get to do that next weekend. So if you're a creator on here and you're watching this, let's meet up. And if you're watching this at a different time, or a time has passed and you're thinking about doing something like that or want to meet up and create together, let me know. Find me on Instagram. I think too, I'd been feeling so much pressure because we are really contemplating and praying on moving to New York, and I just think I want that to work out so bad. And I do lashes and makeup here, but I don't know, I would want to do makeup there still, obviously. I don't know if I'd want to do lashes. It's just kind of really hard on my back, and it's not good for my body to be sitting all day like that. So I would I wouldn't mind, honestly, working at a cool boutique or something like that till I can really get my feet on the ground with these kinds of things. But I just think that's why I'm also putting a lot of pressure on myself, because I want the New York idea to work out so bad, and I make enough money financially on here to take care of myself and to, pitch in for, everything. I know that my husband would help as much as he could too. It's so much easier for him because he's a teacher, so he could get a job anywhere, which is so great. I'm so thankful for his job. But New York is not cheap. But I just think that we would just learn so much from it and grow so much from it. It would be such an experience. Our hometown will always be here. It's not going anywhere. We'll always have it to fall back on. And I just think before we have kids, it would just be such a cool opportunity to learn and grow and to be in a new city, in a new environment. It just sounds just so amazing. Growing up in a small town, I lived in San Diego for 6 months, but that's obviously not long enough, and it's been such a long time ago that I just honestly would just really love to experience that again, especially in a city like New York. It's just such a dream for both of us. Probably more me a little bit, but like I said, my husband's amazing. We've been to New York a couple times together, and he's like, babe, if you want to do it, let's do it. Let's do it now. Yeah, so I'm really praying on that, really hoping on that. I think that's what was causing my anxiety, but I have been praying every single day when I'm doing cardio in the morning. It's been kind of my thing. And, I've just been praying to God, Lord, I'm giving you this intention of us moving to New York. Meant for us, it'll be, Lord God. And I just trust in him so much. And so that's what you have to do sometimes. Religious or not, just giving it to the world, giving it to God. I believe he'll answer that prayer for me. Peace and just trusting in God and just knowing that he hears me, hears my heart, hears my wants, hears my desires. And I know that he won't lead me in the wrong direction. And some blush. So curious to know if you guys have been feeling this way. What's your guys' take on Instagram and social media? Does it overwhelm you at times? Have you ever unplugged? Love to hear your guys' thoughts. I think I'm going to try and keep that a habit, try and stay unplugged until I get done in the morning or when I'm working. I want to be efficient. I want to be efficient enough to okay, I already have my post and my draft, so I just have to post and then get off, post and get off. And I don't need to be checking it every second, how's my post doing? That's psychotic, and we don't need that. Hope this video even made sense. I feel I was rambling, and I'm sorry for that. I just get passionate about talking about something, and then I just go off in a million directions. But you get my point. I wanted to talk about me having literally a mental breakdown and having an anxiety attack, because it is normal. I know more people go through it, just not a ton of people talk about it. I like that it's becoming more mainstream, because it makes me even feel more comfortable about talking about it. So yeah, do not be ashamed of that. Everybody has anxieties, everybody has fears. It's just because we all want the best for ourselves. We're so scared of not obtaining something that we want, or we get so scared of failing that it just completely clouds our brain, and we can't stop and think to ourselves, hey, you're doing great, you're fine, you're doing the best that you can, you're great at what you do, you're creative, you're beautiful, you're so smart, you're so talented. Stop beating yourself up. Just take a deep breath, and with that breath, Let go of all your fears and anxieties. That's what we need to tell ourselves. Woo! If you guys liked this kind of video, definitely let me know. If you'd like to chit chat with me, if you'd like to talk with me, I would love to talk with you guys, obviously. I'm a chatterbox. Hope you guys like this look. It's kind of just been like my every single day. This is what I wear. This is the lip I wear. Like I said, everything will be linked below. And I'll also post my like to know it so you can go straight to those products and shop from my link. If you guys really enjoyed this video today, I hope it comes as a reminder that life is not perfect. We all have our moments and our weaknesses, and that's the beauty of it. And I am just here as a testament to show you that, you know, sometimes life gets too heavy and you can't hold up the whole world on your hands. So I just want to let you know who you are. If you felt like today you found this video or you listened to this video for a reason because you've been feeling some anxiety and some pressure in your life, I just want to tell you, don't give up, okay? All that hard work you're putting in, you're gonna see a reward at the end, okay? It might not be tomorrow, might be not next week. You might have to put some real work into it for a little while, and that's okay, because there's beauty in the work. When you do get to your end goal, you're gonna know how much work you did put in it, and it's all gonna make a difference. It's all gonna matter. So don't be hard on yourself. If you did like this video, if it did make you feel any better, or if you just felt like you got to know me a little bit more, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. I love you.